Okay, we're in round 2. We've got the choice. We'll play first. And all right, well, one lander I should probably mulligan. Two lander with no black mana is certainly awkward, but we're going to keep it. I don't feel like, well, at least our opponent mulligan too. I just don't feel like going to 5. We have 8 sources of black, which is like a reasonable chance we draw it. Hey, this would be a good time for Inoc guide, actually. I'd love to draw an Inoc guide off the top here. Get me my black mana. Nope, not quite. So possibly playing against Teamer. Oof. Missed our first land drop. Hopefully don't miss next turn. Still pretty happy with playing 18 lands with this deck. We've definitely got the curve for it. Oof. Well, this would be a good opportunity to get a Warbeamoth morphed out. Nope. Man, Gurmak Swiftwing would have been pretty good too. Well, that's an unfortunate draw, but I can't do anything about it. Oh, well, that's an unfortunate turn progression for us. So I think, unfortunately, this game's over on turn 4, which is really unfortunate, but what can you do? Got to accept your losses sometimes. So my one shot of coming back in would be drawing a land that's untapped. Kill-shotting his Shaman before damage, and nope. All right. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we draw a little bit better in game 2 here. Enough information to play different cards? Probably not. I think we just stick to what we have, draw a little bit better. Would like to play first. And that's really awkward again. Well, our mana base is punishing us pretty hard here. So let me think how many cards I can draw that make this hand okay. I can draw 6 plains, so 6 white sources, and then, well, let me count though how many white. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not even those two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a grand total of 28 cards that benefit this hand. So I think for that reason I'm going to keep it. It's actually a pretty bad hand. But considering there's 28 out of 33 cards I could draw that directly benefit it, I think it's worth trying it out. That was, in fact, one of the 28 cards, so it's an okay draw. Despite the fact that it's white, I can still play it. I think we'll still go Warbeamoth. Okay. Now that I know he has Shaman of the Hunt, I have some fears. I have some fears about attacking in. I think I'm just going to get in with my Swiftwing. He definitely put the fear of God in me with that Shaman of the Great Hunt. I'm willing to trade. Can't unmorph it anyway. Alright, flock for a behemoth. Not the greatest trade, but it's alright. Post-combat. Another morph. Okay. I think I overestimated how many cards benefited us. I shouldn't have counted the forest and the swamps. So I should have not, if I didn't count them, 6 white sources. What is that? Oh, well, the math's too hard. I don't want to eat up too much time, but it's less than 28 cards that benefited this hand. I think it was 28 cards that I could actually play, is what I meant. So we'll see if we get beaten by, I could fake like I have something, but I'd rather just get in, I guess. Okay, Scaldkin. Oh, well, that was one of our, that was one of the 5 cards that didn't benefit us, so it's an unfortunate situation, but these things happen. Sometimes you draw poorly and you lose as a direct result, so I have no choice but to unhappily accept. Could have mulliganed. We have 6 sources of white. It really wasn't that unrealistic that we wouldn't draw some, but yeah, I think that's pretty much the nail in the coffin there. I can't come up with a good solution to deal with that. I don't have Death Touch, so looks like this game's over again, which is kind of disappointing, but what can you do? Guess I should have mulliganed. I think I just did my math wrong. I shouldn't have counted the... Basically, I should have counted everything that I could play with the 4 lands I had in my hand. So it should have really been the 6 white sources, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 cards, I guess, that I could have played. So, yep, that's lethal. So, disappointing outcome, but our mana base was, our deck was a little bit too mixed of the 3 colors. Just one of those unfortunate things that sometimes happens, and you never like to see your mana base fall apart that badly, but it does. Sometimes it does. So, unfortunate loss, but we'll move on and hopefully get a victory in round 3.